Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we got to look at the overall market once again. All right, we're going to look at what to expect for today, and also I'm going to share with you some stock to keep on watch as always. So let's dive right into the charts right off the bat. We got the SPY, and yesterday I gave you guys a warning about a potential breakdown with the SPY. The move that the move that I thought would happen on Monday took 24 hours in order to happen, right? This move right here. So I thought it would happen here, and then I gave you guys a warning about the potential breakdown because of this bearish triangle on here. It ended up breaking down at like around 9 a.m. and then the gap on the daily chart got filled at 43.05. Now, the main question that a lot of you may be wondering is, will we see a bounce? Like, is the sell-off done? Right? Big picture, the market is still in bearish territory. I don't know for sure if 4,300 could hold, right? And I also don't know if there will be another big candle like this that we've seen yesterday. I don't know if we're gonna see that again today. The odds of that happening is kind of low because it literally just happened. Last week it did happen right here, all right? But this week, I don't know. So be very, very cautious. Not everything is ready for a major rebound. Be cautious. All right, it's still in bearish territory, so continue to look for bearish opportunities to the downside. The structures will show up intraday on some of the tech stocks, so just be on the lookout for that. And if 4,300 breaks down, the next level of supports that I see is at 42.15. all right, and at 42.15 maybe we see a little chop at first, like maybe a chop for like 3 to 4 days before we really bounce and we change and the market trend changes. But as of right now, I don't know for sure if it will bounce, so watch the overall market for a potential drop. And looking at the VIX is still trading between 18 and 21. All right, so this is the VIX right here. It broke above 18 on Tuesday, and I went all the way up to 1950. I did tell you guys that it could go up to $21, and right now it's just trying to survive 18. There is that inverse head and shoulders on the charts. We got the left shoulder, we got the head, and then we got the right shoulder right here. All right, and so a move all the way up to $21 is likely, especially if 3,300 doesn't hold with the SPY. But right now it is trying to hold, like it's trying the best to hold, and the futures are up by 0.4%. so watch for intraday structures. If anything changes, then I will have to change my opinion on it and take the opportunities as they come, right? Because we're traders, that's what we're supposed to be doing. So just be on the lookout for that. Now, the first stock to keep on watch for today, let's check out Apple, and let's see how Apple is doing. Now, Apple, I shared this one with y'all at some points during these days, right over here. I think it was after this day. I think it was between Thursday and Friday. I told you to watch it for a potential breakdown because of the bearish structure on the charts. The bearish structure is still there. The breakdown happened yesterday at 173.50, and right now it looks like it wants to do a retest of the same price, 173.50, before we see any type of sell-off. All right, there is that alert right here at 157. It's more like 160, honestly. All right, it's more like 160. So if this thing doesn't break through, if we see a rejection again, the odds of it falling all the way down are pretty high. So the structure is there. Keep that on watch for a potential drop. especially if this doesn't turn out to be a bear trap. And by a bear trap, I mean if the price doesn't close above the white line, then it's not a bear trap, and the shorts are still good, and the trade itself is in the favor of the bears. Again, as long as it stays in the red box and then trickles down slowly, we could see this thing drop. Maybe not during this week, but maybe next week. All right. So that's the structure on this one to keep on watch for today. All right. Let's check out another stock. Another stock that is up right now, which might move independently from everything else. I would say Mara. Now, Mara is up by 3.4%. All right. And BTC is up by 2.2%. I think there is a chance for this one to make a move. Like right now, the way that I see it, I see a double bottom on here. First bottom right there, and then second bottom right here. And as long as it breaks above $88.8, we could see it move all the way up towards 9.2. Could it happen in one day? It definitely can. The stock is very oversold, right? It's very, very oversold, especially from these highs after I gave you guys Mara at 14 bucks. And so it's been going down and down and down and down and down, along with everything else. So it's getting back closer towards supports. Over here, looking for any more like drop all the way down to 6 is a bit greedy, especially if you've been short for a while. So watch for a potential turnaround with the stock. I don't know how fast it will turn around. I don't know how long it might chap, around $8 to $9 before we see that turnaround. But this is the level where you should be very, very cautious going shorts on Mora and Riot and Coin. All right, so that's my thoughts on these ones. The next one that we should address is UAL, and this one is almost at support. This one is almost there, and support is at 40 bucks. All right, now with this one, earnings is coming up. I would say earnings is coming up on the 16th. I think it's the 16th, the 17th, after hours, and it's been downtrending for a while now. I would say be very, very patient. Again, for long-term investors who are looking to get into airlines for a bullish move, I would say patiently wait. All right, because there's gonna be a time where it's gonna chop like what happened back here. As you can see, like it chopped a long time. It chopped for like maybe a month and a half before reversing trend. So especially after this drop, and given the fact that earnings is around the corner, I wouldn't expect anything different. I really, really wouldn't. So we drop all the way down to supports, and then we chop again, and then earnings is going to decide its fate. I don't think it's gonna do too much through earnings, but I do think the same thing that occurred right here will happen again. But patiently wait for some confirmation. Wait for it to at least test support, and for it to make that turnaround after earnings. All right, so that's my honest thoughts on all of these stocks, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to demolish the like button. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Again, for early access to these morning videos, become a channel member by clicking on the join button next to the subscribe button and select morning videos. These videos are released from Monday to Friday, 15 to 20 minutes before the market opens. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, we can get all of this information in real time as I see it. You can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't followed me on social media yet, you can find me at NGumah in the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. To get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.